Archangel Michael says, the air around you has already shifted, and you may have felt it. Something is brewing that you cannot see yet, but it's moving closer by the second. The energy surrounding your name has intensified, and someone who's been holding back for so long has decided that tomorrow is the day. This person has carried a secret for months, maybe years, and the time has finally come for it to be revealed. There's a stirring in the heavens, a hush that only the spirit realm understands, because what's coming will move your soul in ways you never thought possible. This is not an ordinary gesture, it's the fulfillment of a long-held promise. The angels have been whispering this person's name beside yours, aligning destinies that once seemed separate. They've picked the day very carefully. Not because it's convenient, but because tomorrow aligns with a divine window that only opens once in a lifetime. You are being positioned for an emotional moment that will leave you breathless, not out of shock, but out of reverence. You have felt forgotten at times, abandoned by those who claim to care. But the truth is, someone was preparing in silence, creating a storm of love and intention that now cannot be contained. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This is not about flowers or material gifts. This surprise is soaked in spiritual depth, wrapped in prayers, sealed with vulnerability. They've watched you rise from battles, smile through betrayal, and love even when unloved. You've made choices in silence that made heaven stand up. You've comforted others while your own heart was breaking. And now, someone is stepping out of their own fear, because they realized you deserve to feel chosen, not as an option, but as a priority. Archangel Michael says, divine timing isn't always clear at first. But when the moment arrives, your soul will know. This person has crossed valleys of hesitation, deserts of doubt, and storms of confusion, all to reach you in this one sacred hour. They are not coming empty-handed. They are coming with an offering, of truth, of peace, of something that could only be forged in solitude. The surprise they hold will restore something in you that you thought was long gone. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They never stopped watching your light, even when from afar. In moments when you doubted yourself, they saw your worth. When others walked away, they waited for their moment to walk toward you. Tomorrow, their courage will outweigh their fear. They will not wait another day. And when they appear, even the sky will feel different. You may feel nervous tonight, sensing something unexplainable in your chest. That's your soul preparing for what is already written. A sudden calm will hit you before the storm of emotion arrives. Comment if you feel the shift. You've waited long for this connection to reappear. And heaven has honored that wait by preparing something far beyond your expectations. This is not only a surprise, it is a. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They've spoken your name in their prayers when no one was listening. They've asked the heavens to allow one more chance. And now, with trembling hands and a heart full of hope, they are coming. There will be no grand announcement. It may happen in the most unexpected way. But everything about it will feel divinely timed. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the person who's about to come forward was once afraid of your light. But now they're running toward it, willing to be consumed by the fire if that's what it takes. They've seen enough of a world without you, and they can no longer stand the silence. They want to tell you things that they once thought they'd take to the grave. You deserve to know what they kept locked inside. Every part of this surprise has been prepared with trembling hands and pure intent. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They've changed. Not for the world, but because of how deeply they missed the version of themselves they were when they were around you. And tomorrow, that transformation becomes visible. The universe has held this moment in waiting. And now the hourglass has emptied its final grain. They are stepping through the door you never closed, hoping you're still on the other side. You are not required to respond immediately. Just receive. Let their words wrap around your weary spirit like a balm. Comment, "I am ready," if this feels like your moment. They've watched your strength, your patience, your quiet resilience. And that's what finally pushed them forward. No more delays. No more distractions. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You've been tested. You've been bent. But you never broke. And because of that, a surprise is blooming in the dark right now, destined to meet the dawn tomorrow. Heaven has no calendar, but it honors divine appointments. And this one has been on the books for longer than you know. It's the kind of surprise that doesn't just touch your heart, it rearranges your destiny. Tomorrow, when it happens, your breath will catch. Your knees might go weak. But your soul will whisper, "Finally." Archangel Michael says, "You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. You were protected, for this." Type Amen to get blessing 999. You will remember the look in their eyes. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. Raw. Redeemed. There is something powerful about someone who finally understands your worth. And even more powerful when they risk everything to say it out loud. Comment if your spirit is tingling. They're bringing more than a confession. They're bringing proof, action. They want to stand in front of you, not as they were, but as they now are, transformed by absence, humbled by realization. This time, their surprise isn't a performance. It's a testimony. They've felt your absence in ways they can no longer bear. Type Amen to get blessing 111. And even if you're not ready to receive it all, that's okay. Because they're coming anyway, not demanding anything but the space to speak. The gift is not in what they bring, but in who they've become. Their message might come softly, a call, a note, a sudden arrival. But everything in their energy will say, "This is for you." Tomorrow is sacred now. Not because of the date, but because of the decision. They chose you, finally, boldly, entirely. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are not alone in this moment. Every angel surrounding you has known this chapter was coming. Every tear you cried in silence watered this seed. Now it's blooming. This is not the end of your story. It's a new page, a new sentence, a new whisper of possibility. Your heart will know it before your mind does. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit, not your script." This isn't a movie scene. This is a divine interruption. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The one you once loved in silence is returning in clarity. And the surprise they carry could shake the dust off every dry part of your heart. They are afraid you've moved on. They're scared it's too late. But they're coming anyway, because they'd rather face rejection than regret. Comment if you feel this energy moving already. Every part of this is divinely allowed. Not forced. Not manipulated. Just a gentle unfolding of what always wanted to be. This surprise may not fix everything, but it will begin the healing. It will restore belief. And it will remind you, you are not hard to love. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Don't be surprised if tomorrow starts quietly. Most divine things begin in stillness. But by nightfall, something will shift. You may be led to a place unexpectedly. You may feel the need to dress a certain way, or pause at a familiar spot. Don't ignore those nudges. They are signs. And signs always point to something worth seeing. Type Amen to get blessing 131. Someone is finally brave enough to meet you where you are. They're no longer chasing perfection. They just want to be present. Let this moment come without resistance. Let it wash over you. Let it carry the weight you've been holding alone for far too long. You didn't imagine this. You didn't fantasize it. This is real. The only reason you're reading this right now is because it's true. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Heaven arranged this message to prepare your soul. Because tomorrow is sacred. Because you are sacred. Rest tonight, but sleep with expectancy. Watch for the signs. And when the surprise comes, open your arms. Don't fear what's real. This is the beginning of a restoration you didn't ask for, but deeply deserve. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Their footsteps may not echo loudly, but the vibration in your soul will be unmistakable. You will feel the universe pause, just for a second, when they stand before you. That one breath, that brief stillness, will whisper louder than anything they've ever said. They are not returning to repeat the past, they are stepping forward to rewrite the future. They know what they lost when they let go, and they now understand what they risked by staying silent. That's why tomorrow is not just a reunion, it's a redemption. The surprise they bring isn't wrapped in glitter or boxed in ribbons, it's deeper than anything the eye can see. It's the kind of gift only the heart can unwrap. It is made of sincerity, truth, and the kind of peace that only comes from finally coming home. Comment, I'm ready to receive what's mine, if your heart has already started to believe this. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You've waited. You've questioned in silence. You've stood at the edge of hope so many times, wondering if love would ever return in a healed form. And now, love is returning, but not the old version. This love is mature. This love has been purified in absence, tested in solitude, and reborn through awakening. You won't recognize the voice immediately, but your spirit will know the frequency. You may even feel like you're dreaming when it happens. But this is no dream, this is divine manifestation meeting divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 727. This surprise will restore something the world almost stole from you, belief. Belief in timing. Belief in truth. Belief in love that doesn't break. Archangel Michael says, your soul contract with this person has been reactivated. The spiritual signature between you both was never destroyed. It was only paused until they were ready. Now, they are. And heaven is guiding them with every step. They are nervous. Their palms may sweat. Their words may tremble. But they will arrive, because something greater than fear is calling them to you. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. They may say your name softly at first, testing the waters of your energy. But once they see you haven't closed the gates entirely, the flood of honesty will pour out. Everything they've been storing, everything they've rehearsed, every moment they replayed in their mind, it will spill like a storm breaking loose. Not to overwhelm you, but to cleanse the weight between you both. Comment, I welcome truth, if your soul is ready to hear what's been unsaid. This is not just someone coming to confess, it is someone coming to invest. They are not looking for a moment. They are ready for the long haul. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. And if you still feel afraid, don't worry. Heaven will confirm this for you with signs, symbols, and synchronicities. You will know without guessing. Watch for repeated numbers. A song. That brings a sudden wave of emotion. A scent that pulls you into memory. These are not coincidences, they are spiritual markers for what is arriving. They thought of everything, what to say, how to say it, where to begin. And still, they will probably fumble when they finally stand before you. But it will be the most beautiful imperfection you've ever seen. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. This surprise will not come with fanfare. It will not be loud. It will come wrapped in presence, in intention, in humility. And that's what will make it unforgettable. You have waited long. You have wept deeply. But you have also endured with grace. And now, the divine clock has struck the right moment. Tomorrow. Comment, I believe this is my time, if you feel it resonating in your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They have practiced your name 100 times on their lips. They've typed and deleted messages. They've driven past places you once walked together. And now, they've had enough of regret. They are choosing to be brave, for you, for them, for the story that heaven is still writing between you both. This is not the ending. This is the true beginning. And when it happens, everything will make sense. You will finally understand why it took this long, and why it's showing up now, because your heart was finally ready to receive what it was always worthy of. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The skies above you are not silent. The universe is singing in secret frequencies. And all of them are pointing to tomorrow. You are about to be surprised, not because you asked for it, but because your soul earned it. The work you did in silence is being honored in public. This is your reward. This is your promise. This is your moment. Rest tonight with anticipation. Dress tomorrow with intention. Smile with quiet expectation. Because the one you've been sensing is finally ready to knock. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. They didn't forget you. They didn't replace you. They've been building up the courage to face you with a heart they once didn't know how to handle. And now, tomorrow, everything they rehearsed in silence will be spoken into the light. They've chosen not to bring excuses. They're bringing clarity. They're choosing not to hide behind fear anymore, because the weight of holding back is heavier than the fear of rejection. They know this might shock you. They know you might not believe it at first. But every step they've taken to reach you was guided, not by guilt, but by divine timing and undeniable love. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. They've seen enough signs. The dreams were too vivid. The visions too clear. They knew they couldn't delay this one more day. And when they show up, it won't be with a speech. It will be with eyes that say more than words ever could. It will be with hands ready to give, not take. This surprise is an answer to your most private prayer. It's not flashy, but it is sacred. It's not loud, but it's powerful. Comment, "My heart is open for miracles," if you've been expecting something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Tomorrow is not going to be an ordinary day. There's a sacred appointment that cannot be missed, not by them, not by you. And everything in the atmosphere is aligning to support this moment. Even your angels are preparing the space, clearing out distractions, softening your heart, helping you feel peace even before it arrives. Because what's coming carries the fragrance of restoration. They are not who they used to be. Life has reshaped them. Loss has refined them. And love, real love, has changed them. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. They know now that you were never asking for perfection. You were only asking for presence. And tomorrow, they'll give you that, wholehearted, humble, and healed. You may see them trembling. You may see their eyes tear up. But that's how you'll know it's real. You've waited for this kind of love, the kind that doesn't run away when things get real. The kind that returns not with promises, but with proof. This surprise is the moment your inner child is finally seen, held, and honored. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. Archangel Michael says, "The spiritual contract between you and this soul was never broken. It was paused, for healing, for clarity, for timing. And that pause is ending now. Your soul already knows what's coming. That flutter you've been feeling isn't anxiety, it's alignment. It's divine preparation. This surprise isn't to impress you. It's to heal you. It's to tell you that the love you gave did not vanish into the void, it multiplied in the silence. Comment, "I still believe in love," if your heart still hopes, even quietly. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. This love was not lost, it was buried under ego, distance, and confusion. But now, the excavation has finished. And what's being brought to the surface is pure, raw, and ready. They've missed your voice. Your energy. The way your soul lights up a room even in silence. And they can't keep pretending anymore. They're not showing up with pressure. They're showing up with presence. Not with demands, but with devotion. This surprise might not come with roses, but it will come with redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. You'll see it in their posture, their tone, their eyes. It's no longer about being right, it's about making things right. You may cry. You may freeze. But your spirit will know, this is the moment I was made for. The universe will stop spinning for just a second when they speak your name again. And every wound inside of you will start to close, not because they fixed you, but because they finally saw you. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. The surprise isn't just their return. It's the version of them that's coming back. Humbled. Whole. Healing. They've prayed for this moment too. Asked for one more chance. Pleaded for peace between your souls. Tomorrow, that peace arrives. It may come as a message. A visit. A knock at your door. But it will be unmistakable. Comment, I welcome what is meant for me, if you feel the vibration increasing. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You're not imagining this shift in your chest. That warmth, that pressure, that sudden stillness, it's preparation. It's the spirit realm aligning your energy for contact. This is not fantasy. This is frequency. They are coming home to you. Not just in proximity, but in purpose. The surprise they bring is one of the most sacred gifts a soul can offer, truth. And that truth will set both of you free. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Let go of timelines. Let go of how. Let go of needing to predict it. Just receive. Open your hands. Open your heart. Open your energy. This is your moment of divine restoration. And it's already on its way. Archangel Michael says, sleep well tonight. For when you wake, you will not be the same. Tomorrow will carry the fingerprints of heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 4444.